Grand National, being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I'm in. Hey, yeah, somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off. 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 Turn this TV off.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's a look at what's coming up for Buffalo. On Friday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And for their matchup with Detroit, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Quentin Grimes out there with Hero. Then it's Khalil Wade. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jaquez in at the small forward. And for Buffalo, they've got Thomas. Banchero is out there with Nelson. And it's Mills in at the small forward position. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get the season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Adebayo against Thomas. Charity stripe shot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
And it's Ware in the corner. Deep Adebayo. Again, Adebayo missing. Stolen. Here's Grimes, covered by Mills. Hero against Nelson. Hero passes to Ware. 5 to shoot. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Ware. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Jaquez outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
Thomas, no good. The Heat have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Got that one up quick.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer, makes great decisions.
So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator aside from Tyler Hero. For all his growth, teams have been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
Here's Grimes following that three-pointer by Buffalo. And a wide-open look for Hero. Off target with his three. For Buffalo, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Thomas kicks to Mills. Another shot, and the layup by Thomas.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Jaquez. Now Hero. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Mills can't hit.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Jaquez. Mills with the rebound. Buffalo has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Grimes passes to Hero. And it's Buffalo with the rebound. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Well, you look at these teams, evenly matched, similar capabilities. That makes for exciting games. We'll see if that's the case tonight.
Grimes with it, guarded by Nelson. Hero from long range. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Guys, back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And Miami has possession. Buffalo making their last shot. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So Buffalo ends up going with a whole new group. And a new group in for the Heat. Love check in for Khalil Ware. Bridges comes in for Bam Adebayo. Wiggins is checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Ty Jerome in for Quentin Grimes. Now, here's Wagner. Pass to Black. Here's Bitadze. He's guarded by Love. Wiggins passes to Bridges. And the rejection by Smith.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well. Ooh-wee. And that is why Bridges is considered a premier dunker.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Wiggins drives in, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
The shot's good from Smith.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Jerome finds Bridges, and that one is good.
Boy, excellent vision that time by Bridges to be able to make that pass. Really good, unselfish play there.
Smith drives in, and it's slammed in by Smith.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Bridges with the steal. Pass to Jerome. Now here's Love. Defended by Bitadze. And even 3-on-3 break. Smith for 3. Offensive rebound. And Bitadze throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Jerome. Buffalo making their last shot.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges with it, working on Black.
No question Anthony Black can be absolutely diabolical denying on defense.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Miami ahead, leading by just 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Heat?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off on them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
We've got Suggs. Wendell Carter is out there with Smith. Then it's Franz Wagner, and it's Mills in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, they've got Miles Bridges. Hardaway is out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Buries it from 3-point range.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Bridges with the steal. And out of bounds as Buffalo gains possession.
And here are the numbers for Suggs. Last season's performance for him. Put up about 16 points a game. 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Paolo Banchero's checked in for Buffalo. And here's Mills for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Mills has got 5 points so far. Here's Adebayo. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Miami shooting their first foul shot of the night. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
76% from the line a season ago.
A decent free throw shooter is Wiggins, trying to become more than that, though, given how often he gets himself to the line.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And Miami has possession. Buffalo making their last shot, and Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams deciding to change it up. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Back to Adebayo. In the corner, it's Bridges. Mills looking it over. They double him with Wiggins. Howard dishes to Mills. Yep, that one goes in there. Mills has got it all tied up now for Buffalo.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Jerome passes to Wiggins. And that one is good from Jerome.
Nice assist there. Typically attacking with the scoring move. This time Wiggins attacks with the pass.
Now here's Mills. He's covered by Hero. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Pass to Jerome. Off target from three-point range.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Jerome with it, guarded by Nelson. Knocked away. Mills with the steal. Here's Murray Boyle. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's Hero. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Off target from the baseline. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. There's Hero with the 3. Mills with the rebound. Buffalo has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Bridges with some nice defense. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Miami. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he's finding that balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. So both teams making some changes here. It's Grimes on the wing. Again, the miss by the Heat. For Buffalo, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Banchero kicks to Thomas. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Thomas got the lead up to 4 now for Buffalo. Miami's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Bridges, and Thomas with the block. Shoots, and Ware pulls it down. The Heat trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
They could use a bucket, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Buffalo.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Wiggins is checked in for Miles Bridges. Buffalo leading by 4. So, Clark, when you watch Anthony Black, size, playmaking, defense, a lot to like here.
That is a fact for sure. The 6th pick in 2023. Shooting was the question mark, still is a bit, but I tell you, that's the one area of the game you've seen over the years. Many players make great strides in refining their shot because of the work they put into it. I don't think he's going to be any different.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Paolo Banchero made that last three-pointer.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. .102 left to play here in the half. Here's Smith. Takes it inside, and he converts the layup. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part. Even for the best three-point shooting team, sometimes you've got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
Well, good.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Buffalo. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Bitadze. From downtown, drains the three-pointer.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Smith against Hawkhead. Smith left side. For 3, Harris. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And it's Buffalo with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good.
Well, they've been the more physical team, and we've seen that on the glass as well as all the other areas, guys.
Yeah. And since we have a moment, let's see what other games are coming up tonight. The Brooklyn Nets will go up against the Hornets in Charlotte. Tip-off will be 7 o'clock Eastern.
That sounds like a blowout.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Buffalo leading by 6. Thomas is out there with Banchero. Then it's Nelson, and it's Mills in at the 2 guard. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. And Miami shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Adebayo, and Thomas with the block. Here's Mills from deep three-point land. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he makes all 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Pass to Grimes. And the jumper is on the mark. Grimes has got his second bucket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside, Hero. Drills it from outside.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Shot's good by Mills.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Buffalo leading by 7. There's Hero with the 3. Thomas grabs the rebound. Thomas got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Ware. Kicks it out to Hero. Jaquez outside. Adebayo with a screen for Jaquez. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Mills dishes to Thomas. And the shot is good. Thomas got the lead up to 9 now for Buffalo.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Checked in for Miami. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
The Heat trail by 9. Pass to Grimes. Smith against Bridges. Here's Adebayo. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
And Adebayo throws it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Howard with a clean look. A three-pointer is right on target. Howard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Such a competitor. Hero got fired up by their last 3.
Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump.
He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Harris with the ball for Buffalo. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. From 12 feet out, up it goes. The Buffalo lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Hero.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Howard, the pass to Smith. And here is Suggs. Pass to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Hits it from three-point range. Howard's got 6 in the quarter.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Hero from long range. Rebound by Smith.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Miles Bridges. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Buffalo.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Changes here for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Ty Jerome in for Quentin Grimes. And the first one at the line is good. Smith hits them both. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. Greg, that's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Here's Adebayo. Bridges kicks to Hero. And the 3 ball is good. Hero's got 18 points in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Let's go to the sideline. We've got something on Khalil Ware. Allie?
Well, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Heat. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. By their estimation, no further damage can be caused by playing on this particular injury, so they're going to roll the dice and he's going to play.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
Jerome passes to Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 13 points in the game.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside. And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Shots good by Hero.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Mills passes to Bitadze. And once again off the mark by Buffalo.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
A moment now to see the numbers for Tyler Hero.
Great showing for him last season, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
Yeah, and like you said, one of the better scorers in the NBA last season, a tireless worker on the offensive end. He could be even better this season. Nikola Jovic is checked in for the Heat. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Hero. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. You take a look at Jerome. Dangerous player from three-point land. A great talent with a great release.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Pass to Bridges. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, Bridges using his strength to get the and one to go and igniting his team in the process.
And Miami making a change here. Anderson's checked in. For Buffalo, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Buffalo moving it around. Now Mills. Stolen by Anderson. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backdoor.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
From the line, Mills with the rebound. Mills has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Wiggins passes to Anderson. Wiggins kicks to Bridges. Out to Hardaway. A shot. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Hardaway has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset. When Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Mills. What a terrific move that was.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Who's watching here?
Jerome in the corner. It's good. This game is all even. Jerome's got 7 points in the game.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting 4th quarter. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance. prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Ty Jerome out there with Hardaway. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Bridges in at the four-man position.
Oh, great job by Banchero. Not getting impatient against the defense. Not all young guys deal with pressure that well.
There's Jerome. And it's Buffalo with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. The Heat trail by 3. Pass to Bridges. Wiggins against Wagner. Jerome in the corner. Hardaway with a wide open look. And again, it's the Heat missing.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
And here's Mills from the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds in this game. It's stolen by Smith. The 3 from Mills. Miami grabs the miss. Bridges has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside, Adebayo. Here's Jerome, covered by Mills. 6 to shoot. Jerome finds Hardaway. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's Wiggins missing. Buffalo leading by 3. Here's Mills. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
And Miami making a change here. Heroes checked in.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Buffalo makes some changes. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And Adebayo throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heel. We'll see how it plays out.
And then Thomas with the jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Mills can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Adebayo with a screen on Harper. Outside, Adebayo to the inside. Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
Thomas kicks to Mills. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. And Buffalo leads by 6.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Shots good by Hero. Hero's got 23 points.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Back to Mills. Doubled by Bridges. Pass to Murray Boyle. And Buffalo, another 3.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Heat trail by 7. Outside, Hero. Back to Jerome. Here's the three. Mills with the rebound. Mills has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nelson, no luck. Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Jerome. Now Hero. It's hauled in by Thomas.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
Here's Mills. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elemental. Let it fly. Keep staying at
it. Here's Jerome. Rips it down with 2 hands.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
And the Heat with some changes. Khalil Ware's checked in for Bridges. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Wiggins. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Ty Jerome.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
It's tipped. Now Thomas. Pocket pass to the paint. And he punches it home.
You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. The Heat trail by 9. Now, Adebayo. Here's Hero. The 3 goes down.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now, Smith. Wagner. Can't connect from long distance.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Adebayo, and he jams it in.
Big time from Bam. This guy's played in the finals, so Adebayo knows how to handle the pressure.
Carter outside. Smith. No good from 3. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Hills with the steal. Jacks up a 3. No good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And stolen by Wagner. From outside. Does not go in.
He's having a tough time getting anything to go down.
Hero scanning the floor. Adebayo. Oh, this was a 2-hander.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Here's Carter. Now, here's Wagner. And the call will be against Khalil Ware. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Smith. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Hero. He's covered by Suggs. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Ware with it. Crane from outside.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. So Buffalo going with almost an entire new group here. Buries the deep ball.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And so it's Buffalo winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.
Yeah. So I pray, remembering the days of my youth.
Just the tone of my voice made you talk. Baby, we some playboys, no need to play coy. We some players, some real gamers. They were saying we everything I is plastic. Put up numbers, get baskets. Hit sacks fifth real, don't wear rabbits. That is beneath me. Can't even reach my knee, be easy. Chill, shorty. Put VVs on the pinky. Speak freely. Chauffeur, don't make me spill my like Pinky. Told you, don't make me spill my prayer hands. Prayer hands.
Praise the Lord and keep the faith. So I pray, remembering the days of my youth.
Prayer hands.
Praise the Lord and keep the faith. So I pray, remembering the days of my youth.
This ain't a Jag, this a ass advantage. As for the jacket that I'm wearing, this Chris Van Nash. Nice. We did the Montclair thing in the past. Back then, the rags get the Mutombo finger wag. It ain't spring, but I clean the glass with no wingman. This thing here, it ain't Jordan Brand, a swing man. With my pinky in the air. The length of an equal swing span. I'm never just winging it, I'm a thinking man. Me and Preem, we like the town car, we Lincoln fam. Frequent Puerto Rican hair. My sneakers Lisa G a pair. Be aware, this ain't even fair. These are millionaire hands, get paid handsome. What you expect, I'm a handsome man. Yup. I will answer your prayers. Facts. From your lips to Marciano's ears. Lord. Prayer hands.
Everybody move to the back of the boards. Do you wanna bump and slump with boys? We the type of people make the club get push that boards. Everybody move to the back of the boards. Do you wanna bump and slump with boys? We the type of people make the club get.
Many a day has passed, the night has gone by, but still I find the time to put that total chaos. For these playoffs, thought we was amps, and we're taking another route to represent the Dungeon family like grade A. Me and my decide to take the back way. Every city, then we headed to that back cave. ATL, Georgia, what do we do for ya? Bulldogging like them Georgetown Hoggers. Boy, you sound silly, think my room is sitting pretty, doing donuts while you like them suckers around. We the committee, gon' burn it down, but us gon' bust you in the mouth with the chorus now. Say,
push that boards. Everybody move to the back of the boards. Do you wanna bump and slump with boys? We the type of people make the club get. Push that boards. Everybody move to the back of the boards. Do you wanna bump and slump with boys? We the type of people make the club get.
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game to stimulate and activate the left and right brain. Say, baby boy, you only phone can add your last cut. You focus on the passion to be your has what. That's one to live by, or either that's one to two. I try to just throw it at you, determine your own adventure, Andre. Got to a station, here's my destination. She got off the bus, the conversation lingered in my head for hours. Took a shower, kinda sour, cause my favorite group ain't coming with it. But I'm with you, cause you're probably going through it anyway. But anyhow, went and died, went on out and bought it, cause I thought it would be jamming. But examine all the flaws, walls get awfully sad and it's costly. But that's all shit, wrote, and I hope I never have to float in that boat. Up creek, it's sweet, it's the last quote that I wanna hear when I'm going down. When all said and done, and we got a new Joe in town. When the record player get to skipping and slowing down, all y'all can say is them earn that crown. But until then,
push that boards. Everybody move to the back of the boards. Do you wanna bump and slump with boys? We the type of people make the club get. Say push that boards. Everybody move to the back of the boards. Do you wanna bump and slump with boys? We the type of people make the club get.
이봐요 에레나 무얼 하나 종일토록 멍하니 앉아 어떤 공상 그리할까
才从八方来，才我们这脖子上喜欢挂玉牌，香炉供台上摆，长大才开白黄牌。虔诚拜三拜，钱包里面多几百。易的是，难的是等。来财，来财，来。 来财，来，哎，终止力、滚力对应好运八方来，散了才能聚，你不出手说了斋。这一把愿花钱交朋友，卖艺高人胆大，让他回馈下社会先，摸到那顶皇冠后，找你做事人太多，事情两袖清风做，一阴一阳只为到，仔细东来。明码标价的那些物，非黑即白。若上颁奖台，切莫张灯结彩。八仙桌的收尾，少不了弄菜。上北下南，左西右东，东南东北，西北西南，步步高升，八方来财，四海为家，家兴旺。百事可乐，千事吉祥，万事如意，顺风顺水，天道酬勤，鹏程万里。你不给你表示了吗？啊，我们这脖子上喜欢挂玉牌，香炉供台上摆，长大才开白黄牌。虔诚拜三拜，钱包里面多几百。易的是，难的是等。来财，来，来财，来，来财，来，来财，来，哎，终止力、滚力对应好运八方来，散了才能聚，你不出手说了斋。才从八方来。
When we hit the block, you know we really got to get paid. We put in work. Toss it up just like an orbit. But we a jerk. Horn might just get all up in your face. And it's a clear view from here to see what's next. Turn up the pressure, cooking on them like a full court press. And rebound like world peace was Ron Artest. Cause it's the L-A-M-O-N-T then. Who brought the flame? I rock the mic right. This is for my people who working 9 to 5. More like 9 to 9, my grind gotta be a crime. Trying to find the time during these trying times.
Cause I've been on a mission, cleaning up my history.
Trying to find a better place to raise all of my children.
But like a daytime soap, episodes are so boring, promoting nothing but drama.
And I can't even hide cause I was on the ride.
I've been riddled with problems since I was a toddler.
Product of poverty, popping my collar. Been dropping these thoughts since I dropped out of college. So if you're feeling the rain, cause you work every day, take a second just to remember the person inside that I know. Psycho. So just feel the rage at the front of the stage. Put your hands up and show me that you're ready for the inner revival.
But it can't be
revival.
L-A-M-O-N-T then S.
Finally feeling like I'm alive now. Everyday monotony making my mind cloud. Inner soul awakening, taking the time out. You done woke the beast and now it's time to get it. And deliver the sermon for the blind eyes and critics. I'm in a mix, so it's spitting for the people on the line. The ones that never show, with a t-shirt that says Lamont. The sweat is purely for the sake of my inner soul. Let me see them hands when you at the revival.
I'm the richest and come short. I'm digging ditches. If we pulling strikes, commander in chief. And fools run around. I'm down here rolling with these hustlers. Trying to get rid of all you haters and you busters. Stepping on toes. In the project, anything goes. Breaking fools off cause I'm a no-limit soldier. Hey, these a salute. Dip pass me the make them say,
busting out the expedition. Haters business all about the size of prisons. Our mission, they're the scary, no limit mercenary. I'm telling I better get because the worst of their red. I heard you making worry that this would loot. They intimidated by the that a tank dog salute. Every is gone, cause they know everything know. Me more money more. They want the greens, the cornbread and the cabbage. In your hood, reminding you who the baddest, definitely the maddest. So the and the whip, get em.
Make them say, na 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 na, na 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 na. Make them say, na 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 na, na 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 na.
He gon' make you say, I'ma make you say, I'm not urban but damn G to move this. Well, I stay on like ice with money cause I like riches. Call me, I might say, nah, nah, nah. Don't trip, and I bust your. And after they say, nah, 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 nah. I hang with, I do my thing with. Cause I hang with a whole gang. We get that better respect this a step quick. Cause I got a right hand, but you know what? My left is quick too. Step in the club and say something, get that start to fighting. Bad, bold, I'm cold, as you can see. On 3D and PD, the game and I spit. No limit soldier drop my back. I'm running. And nah, bet y'all make it say that.
We capitalize and monopolize on everything we see. We got the industry locked. We can't be stopped. Too hot. Check the spots that we got on Billboard. Take them set up roadblocks. We all you want some more, then let's go. Like elastic and plastic. Have your folks thinking drastic. Our tactics is homegrown in the ghetto. So feel the wrath of this sister. It's like you forget the baby voice. It's the biggest Mamma Mia, the unladylike diva, lyric old man eater, believer or seer, and get that embarrassed. Egg your decision maker, guaranteed you'll get carried away. So stay in your place when you hear Mama speaking. Clear the way when you see the tank creeping.
When they won't know how to do it, used to be the limited skin for the bread and say, used to live off child tools. I done pay my dues, but still play the blues. Play me like you was scared to lose. I'm still a fool. You ain't heard the news. I wasn't no limit. Make a major move. I won't stop now. I can't stop. You can't stop. Don't try. We true soldiers. We don't. We keep rolling. Nah, 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 nah. All of our bad inside the roof boat. Hallelujah. Inside rumors. We saying he there. We there. Beware, see there, silk that fiend there, mama there, P there, ain't no salary cap on top of my dollars. I roll with nothing, but them no limit riders. I get down, I hold my tank up high, watch how many get wild, nah, 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 nah.
Make them say,
The biggest.
The greatest of all time in the building. Stupid.
Got more screens in the trenches than Playboy Max. I don't know a lot of rappers who tell to spend 10,000 on this denim. And I ain't capped. Every